All right. Hello, everybody. Check, check, 1, 2, check. Hey, hey. How's everybody doing out there today? Hope you're all doing good. My name is Robbie Hancock. I'm an indie folk singer-songwriter, composer, and producer from Victoria, BC. And I'm going to sing some songs for you today to help share the love and peace right now as we need it. But generally, just going to play some songs and some music for everybody. And so, hope you are doing well, grabbing yourself a drink. It is happy hour. So make yourself comfy and let me entertain you. Here we go. I'm going to start out with one of my favorite songs today. It's a song by a band called Radiohead. You were here before, could look you in the eye, just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry, float like a feather. Your beautiful world. Wish I was special, so very special, but I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. The hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. Wanna have control. Want a perfect body. Want a perfect soul. Want you to notice, but I'm not around. Wish I was special, so very special. I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. The hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She running out the door. She's running out. She's run, 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 run. Whatever makes you happy. if you want. I wish I was special, so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. The hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. No, I don't belong here. Thank you. That's a song by Radiohead, and welcome to the folks starting to show up, and I hope you're doing good here on Saturday afternoon, late afternoon into evening. I'm here from 5 till 7 PST, as I am every Friday, Saturday, and thanks for joining me. Please click the share button and help me out. Share it to your favorite platform or favorite person, and you can do a bunch of other things too, whatever platform you're on. So today I am streaming to Facebook twice, to my singer-songwriter page and also to my timeline. And I'm also streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope. So I'm having a bit of fun with this whole tech thing now that I'm at home. It keeps me busy, keeps my brain occupied, and having fun connecting with all of you. And some people starting to show up and say hello. Yvonne Way's here. Hello, Yvonne. It's always somebody new that shows up here that I'm really happy to hear from. Thanks for saying hi, Yvonne. Yeah, well, but just blame it on autocorrect, Yvonne. Great to hear from you, and I can't actually see you, but thanks for coming and saying hello. And Marc Gauthier, the big Frenchman, is here too. And there's some others as well. So feel free to type in the chat and say hi. I'm going to keep doing my thing here. And I'm going to join the ranks of many that have covered this song. And this is a song. Actually, you know what? I'm going to dive into some stuff that I haven't sang much here. And I'm going to do some of my own stuff as well today. So let's try something that I don't do all the time. Keep things fresh, you know? At least keep me on my toes. Actually, I haven't done this one in a while. This song reminds me of Ontario. It reminds me of the train, which I'm supposed to be on. I was supposed to go across Canada by train. Actually, not till next week, but I was going to Halifax and back. But COVID ruined all of that, so now I'm playing online instead, which is a lot less rocky. Anyway, this song I usually sing at least a couple of times going through Northern Ontario. It goes like this. Really is, Yvonne. You should totally do it. There is a town in North Ontario, a dream, comfort, memory, despair. In my mind, I'll still need a place to go. All my changes play. Blue windows behind the stars. Yellow moons on the rise. And big birds flying across the sky, throwing shadows on our eyes. Leave us helpless, helpless, helpless. Helpless, helpless, helpless. The chains are locked, tied across the door. You sing with me somehow. Behind the stars, yellow moon is on the rise. Big birds flying across the sky, throwing shadows on our eyes. Leave us helpless, helpless. Helpless, helpless, helpless. Helpless, helpless. Helpless, helpless. There you go. There's a little Neil Young for you. And I had a chance to meet one of the engineers that worked on a couple of Neil Young stuff in the 70s, a couple of his albums, and including Rust Never Sleeps, Decade, and a couple others. And I met him while I was in Los Angeles. He's a really nice man. So that was cool. Very cool. Saying hi to some new people showing up. Yvonne's, that song's reminding her of summer in the Ontario. Yeah, spent a lot of time in Ontario in those summers. And yeah, for sure, that song reminds me of kind of going through the rocks, northern Ontario, and kind of on the way to Winnipeg. And Jennifer Gehring's here. Hi, Jen. Hi, Jen. Good to see you here. I'm going to keep singing away, but one thing that you can do for me, actually, I'm just going to take a quick second and do this. But one thing that you can do for me, if you want to help me out, because I'm going to do the same thing right now. I created a new logo for my music lesson school today. And I don't even know if you can see that, but Sydney Music Lessons. I'm moving up to Sydney. I've actually started moving to the studio already, and I've also got a suite up there too, but the studio's in a separate little garden suite, garden studio. It's a shed, let's be honest. But it's like super quiet in the trees and bushes and stuff, and I'm really looking forward to getting going there. I'll officially be all moved in July 1st, but I'm just doing a little advertising now for a few sign-ups and definitely some interest. So teaching music lessons and just moving everything I do up there. Anyway, I just came across that. But what I wanted to do, I sometimes distract myself. If you guys want to help me out and share the feed right now, the feed is on a few different places. It's on my timeline, or wherever you're tuning in from. You can click share and share that with individual people or in a group maybe or on a page. That really all helps. Just take 2 seconds and do that for me. And I'm going to do the same thing right now. I'm actually going to see if I can share this to a group. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Cool. And share it to those two. And that one. Sure. Sure. Yep. Don't want to go too crazy, though. Facebook has already scolded me for doing this, so just want to be selective with where I'm sharing this stuff, But this is important. I know it's interrupting my show, but there's no other way around this than you guys doing it and me doing it. The more you guys do it, the less I have to do it. And it's already working. Look at that. Awesome. And as soon as I see more people start showing up, then I can get back to playing. And it's not that I don't want to play for you 5 right now. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's important that I put it out there and create more channels for the actual feed, which I haven't done yet. And get more people to kind of see this, Oh, Facebook Live. That'll do. Boom, 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 doo, 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 doo. I'm streaming. That's what I'm doing. All right, I think that's good enough for now. And I got some fun things planned today, but I'm going to play a little bit more, and then I'll kind of announce that stuff. And yeah, so let's keep going. I think since Jen is here, are you still here, Jen? Type in the chat if you are. Yvonne's way ahead of me. Thank you. I owe you a big hug, Yvonne. Going to come to your open mic when the next time I'm back in Ontario. Just for a hug, for nothing else. I want to see Susie too. Susie Q. Of course, Glenn. And if Jen's not here, I'm going to play something else. So, if she is, though, I will play that one in a second. How about that? Let's try playing something off my 2011 album. Let's see here. What am I in the mood for? Something a little passionate. Like my passion fruit orange drink. All right. This is a song that I wrote about a homeless man that I talked to for about an hour. I went home and I wrote this. I don't even know your name. Pain is reaching me. You say your kind is all the same, But who are they to unkindly see? Stormy trenches and battlefields, the same places that you call home. Open cages and broken shields, the promise that you'll be alone, all alone. Calling an angel up above, please come and save them, 'cause you're all out of love. Your only hope has left you here, fend like a wolf with no bone. You're too hungry to shed a tear, there's no one left to call on the phone. All you're feeling is emptiness, the love lost in lieu of your life. You can't believe that you're in this mess, memories that cut like a knife, like a knife. Calling an angel from up above, please come and save them, 'cause you're all out of love. All out of love, all out of love. All right. Thanks, Yvonne. Appreciate that. Just going to show you guys, because again, I can do this now. Yvonne says, a beautiful tune, haunting and mournful. And while I'm at it, you can join my mailing list. That's how you do that. Just throwing that up there in the chat. And on the screen, actually. I've got it set up on my website where it's easy to join. And you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need to unlock some features, and I need to get up to 1,000 subscribers. I know that's pretty daunting. But with your help, if you haven't subscribed to YouTube yet, please do so. And hope to get there sooner than later. Currently at 175-ish. And it's going to take some hard work and effort to get to 1,000. But I'm hopeful. What can I say? So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then I can unlock some cool features. That would be great. And if you like what you hear today, you can tip me. And easiest way to do that is I'm putting a link in the chat. I'm playing a little game. By the way, I appreciate anybody that tips me today. It's part of my living now, my income. So if you can do that, support in any way, I would really appreciate it. But for the tips today, I'm doing a fun little game, and that is every time someone tips, that's going to unlock Robbie's black box. Yeah, it sounds a little dirty, but it's not. It's actually not. I have a black box over here, and inside the black box is a bunch of photographs. And I did this yesterday. I'm going to do it again today. And they are random photographs from like the last 20 years of my life. And I never put anything in a photo album. I just put everything in this box. So, yeah, Polaroids and like all kinds of stuff, had some fun with it yesterday. So that's just on the table. And I see when you guys tip, so it comes up on my phone. So if you guys want to do that and play that game, I'll announce it a few times today. And yeah, and tell a story behind the picture. I'll pick a picture at random, and then I'll tell a story behind the picture, and maybe even a song. Sometimes it's a song related to the pictures, which was definitely happening yesterday. So I think I'm going to try a new cover song, at least a song that's been added to my new cover song list. And so I really love this song, but I just don't feel like it really fits. Maybe it's just in the wrong key. I'm just going to pick a key at random, and I'm going to give this one a go. Because I really, really love the song. Just need to find a way to put it out there in my style. Maybe that's it. Around me, a million faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for daily racing, going nowhere, going nowhere. Tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I won't drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. Find it kind of funny, find it kind of sad. Dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. Find it hard to tell you, find it hard to take. People run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Made to feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen to school, and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Teacher, tell me what's my lesson? Right through me, right through me. Find it kinda funny, kinda sad. Dreams in which I'm dying on the best I am. Find it hard to tell you, find it hard to take. People run in circles, it's a very, very bad world. Bad world. All right, I have a little fun with that one, doing some experimenting, I must say. Thanks, Yvonne. Yvonne's digging that one. And thanks again for joining me, everybody. Much appreciated, much, so much. I am just going to check one thing here. Just going to check if it's working. Oh yeah, it's showing it's live. Yeah, there it is. Usually I have a bunch of people on YouTube show up, and there's two today. I appreciate you both being here. Thank you so much, whoever it is. Please type in the chat and let me know. But usually there's quite a few more. Yeah, sometimes it's slow. That's okay. People got stuff. They got stuff. But there's like new people that show up, like I haven't seen, like Yvonne. So I appreciate Yvonne for sure, you being here. And Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa. Lisa Henson, hello. Great to see you too. And Mark Gauthier, he's hanging out in the background. Don't count out the Frenchman. Ever. Ever. Cheers to you, buddy. I know you're raising a glass right now. Thank you, Yvonne. Yeah. Wah, 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 la, 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 la. Robbie James shows up out of nowhere. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. One thing about Rob James, I don't think you like when someone calls you buddy. I think that's one of those things that's like, It's like a jab for you. I think I'm right about that. It's been a long time, but Mark Gauthier is here. Yeah, he's right there. All right, let's keep playing, shall we? Let's keep playing. I'm digging into some stuff that I haven't played much, or at all, actually. So I'm going to try this one out. This is a bit of a feat for me. Hopefully it's not a defeat. But you know what? It's my party, and I can cry if I want to. Live in French, Mr. Mark Gauthier. All right, the boys are here now. The boys are here. By the way, Rob James, Yvonne Way are both from Cambridge. Yvonne Way is a fantastic singer, Robbie. She's awesome. Amazing voice. What was it? And Rob is, well, Rob's probably one of the smartest guys I've ever met. And he's a good friend of mine. So you two should connect. And Yvonne's husband, Pete, is also an awesome musician, a bass player. And Yvonne hosts an open mic somewhere in Cambridge. That's probably where you guys can connect. Where's the open mic again? Tuesdays at The Ridge, is that right? I think she hosts one just outside of Cambridge, in Ayr, maybe. Anyway, let's give this one a try. I'll do my best. So seeing as I have all the reverb on that Mark loves, might as well go with it, hey? Good point. Yvonne is on Facebook. Rob and Mark are on YouTube. So I'm the only one who can see the whole thing. That's the chat. I'm talking about the chat. I have a centralized chat where I can see everyone. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say, never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. And with you, with you.
Walls of fire, Lord, save me which strange ones I will make foolish people. I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like nobody loves no one.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, Corolla, how's it going? Corolla looks like she jumped ship from Facebook all the way over to YouTube. Just to say hello to the big Frenchman, which is a really honorable thing to do. Yes. And yeah, it's great to see some folks showing up here on a Saturday night. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Once again, I added a game today. Once, as always, I appreciate anyone who would like to tip or donate. I put the link in the chat. It'll take you over to a secure link to PayPal on my website. And if you'd like to tip, that unlocks Robbie's black box, which is sitting over there on the table. And what's in the box, you ask? Well, there's about 20 years worth of photographs. And they are pretty random. So I'll pull a photograph out and I will show it to you, and then I'll tell the story behind the photo, and also maybe sing a song if it relates. Anyway, so if anyone would like, I just having a bit of fun with it. I appreciate everybody that has supported me over the last couple months. This is my living, so anything you can do would be awesome. Also, if you'd like to help, you can share my video, the stream, wherever you are, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope. Appreciate that too. Please like and subscribe to YouTube if you haven't already. And I need to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed to YouTube, please do that. And it's YouTube Robbie Hancock, easy to find. And looks like somebody has started off. Looks like somebody has started off the photograph fund. So thank you to Catherine Thomson for donating. Thank you very much for the tip, Catherine. I really appreciate it. And so that has unlocked the black box. So I'm going to do one of these and then sing a song kind of thing. And so you guys, let you guys into my life a little bit. Oh, there's another one from Corolla. All right, so we'll do one, then a song, and then I'll do another one. So starting with Catherine. All right, so let's unlock the black box. This is a fun game, isn't it? Oh my goodness, find out about Robbie's life. Here we go. You see it over there? Yeah, you can see it. All right, black box. I'm going to dig my hand in, and I'm going to pull out a photo. And that's what came up. This actually has some significance to me. There's no writing on the back. Sometimes there is. I'm going to show you the photo. I don't want to get it too close, because if I get it too close, then it throws the camera out of focus, and it's a pain in the butt to get back. So I learned my lesson from yesterday. So it's just a picture of a highway with some mountains down the end there, some trees on both sides. You know, that could be many places, right? But those are definitely the Rocky Mountains. And so I'm standing, and my friend Jen's not here, but that's okay. I'm standing on the number 11 highway between Red Deer and Saskatchewan River Crossing at a place called the David Thomson Resort. This is the highway between the horse farm, where we used to have our staff parties and drink lots of whiskey and alcohol, and the actual resort. It was more like a campground, so about 140 campsites. And I used to play there every night with my friend Glenn Reed, and he'd play from 7 till 10, then invite me up to finish off at 11, play for a couple hours. People would gather around from all over these 140 campsites to a campfire pub in the middle of the campgrounds, and we'd play songs. And we did that for 5 months straight, and that's really how I cut my chops. That's how I got from being just a drummer, kind of a hack guitarist, to singing, songwriting, and putting kind of everything together. And Glenn was my first real mentor, and I'm so glad that I met him. But that's a memory of the DTR, as we called it. And it's too bad Jen's not here. If she is here, let me know. But I'm going to sing a song that I wrote at the DTR, so that's a good segue. And that is what happens when you open up Robbie's big black box. There's actually a black book in there too, Corolla, but I'm not going to pull that out randomly. And there's some interesting photographs in there, let's just say that. So I just hope I don't pull out the wrong one. But I'm brave. I'm not shy. Yeah, there you go, Catherine. There's a bit of a story. And there's a song with that too. So I'm going to dig right into the song. And then we'll do another photo. Corolla tipped me. Thank you very much, Corolla. Yes, the black box thing is illegal. Yes, I knew that was coming, Mark, and I'm not going to repeat that on the air. Okay, so this is a song that I wrote at the David Thomson Resort. Glenn, who was my mentor, talked about him already. We were good buddies. We drank every day. He started falling in love with one of the other cooks named Sherry, and I started falling in love with Jen, who was here tonight, actually. She was here, and I think she's escaped already. Otherwise, she'd be getting the song. But this is partly written for Jen, partly written for Sherry. Glenn and I took off. We had one day a week off. We went over on a Sunday in the daytime with a big bottle of whiskey, a 40-pounder. There's three of us. As our friend Jason was with us too, just kind of cheering us on. And we wrote this song. And this is the first time I ever co-wrote a song. It looks like we were digging into Robbie's box because Yvonne also tipped me. So thank you, Yvonne. Appreciate that. And I'm going to, and you can tip more than once. You can tip as much as you like, and I'll keep digging into the box. And that's how that goes. Just a little bit of fun. All right, so this is a song about a couple of girls. And it goes like this. This song actually ended up releasing it on my album that came out in 2011 called It's Never Too Late, which you can find on Spotify if you'd like to hear it.
Suddenly, well, she was there. Clean white skin, she had it. Dirty blonde hair.
Right now, so thank you so much for that. And then onward to Corolla. But just before I do that, I need to get my shoes on. I got these Skechers sandals, and they are super comfy. Hey, we got a few more people on YouTube. Hi, guys. Thanks for showing up today. And say hello in the chat. By the way, with the streaming that I'm doing, I can see all of the different chats. They all come to one place for me. So I know that Mark is on YouTube, for example. Yvonne's on Facebook. And Carla she was on Facebook and now is on YouTube. And Catherine's on Facebook. Anyway, so let's keep this thing rolling, shall we? I'm going to dig back in my black box and see what I got. This is what I pulled out. So this is more... Okay. This is a mini photo album that a girl gave me about my time at working at a bar. There was a time that I used to be a bartender and a server. I did that for a really long time. And so I'm going to flip this open and pick a random page for you. Maybe I'll have to, screen. Well, I want to get one with me in it anyway. So, because some of these I definitely can't show you. Yeah. Okay. That one's pretty good. Nothing incriminating. Okay, I'm going to show you this one. Mark Gauthier has just tipped me as well. Thank you, Mark. So Mark wants to see something out of the black box as well. So I will get to you, put you on the list, sir. So this is the photograph. So you can see I'm the one that is in the gray shirt there. And I don't want to get it too close. It's going to put this out of focus. He's already trying to. And there's a girl sitting on my lap. I'm at a kitchen table. And there's a bunch of people around. And we're all on the same staff. This is about 4 o'clock in the morning after God knows how many shots. And the person taking the picture, that's all I'm going to show you about that. The person taking the picture had a huge crush on me, which is like partly why she put together the book. And I liked her. She was nice, but I like her, but not girlfriend material, But the one on my lap was girlfriend material. And unfortunately, I had hooked up with her sister already. I know this is all probably incriminating. I'm not mentioning any names. I had already hooked up with her sister. So that was a strike against me. But she was sitting on my lap. Anyway, that was 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning staff party. We would work at this bar. And again, I'm not mentioning any names. We would work at this bar. We would have to roll all of our coin at the end of the bar. It was like 4 or 5 people deep, just like drinks and shots, left to right all night. We'd have this like square container, plexiglass. We'd all dump our tips in. There's like eight bartenders on this island bar, and we would have like $350 a night, like Friday and Saturday. Like, I made my rent sometimes on one weekend. It was crazy. Anyway, so that was party time for me. I'd broken up freshly broken up with a girl I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with. So I just went right down the rabbit hole of party, 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 party. And that was that picture of me partying, sitting at a kitchen table with a girl on my lap. Another girl taking my picture from behind. I don't have a story about either girl, but Mark mentioned country, so I'm going to sing a country song. And you guys will recognize it. It's never good when you guys don't comment anything in the chat about my picture. Any comment will do. Let's go a little bit higher, shall we?
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to the water. Dark and dusty, painted in the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning, now she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I got a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road, take me home. Country road, to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road, take me home. Country road. There you go. All right. Thank you very much. All right. So those of you that might be just joining us, we're playing a game, and every time someone tips me, you guys get to see a photograph from the last 20 years from Robbie's black box over here. It was a blue box last night, but I actually changed all the photos over because that box was falling apart. And so next up is Yvonne Way. Yvonne has tipped me. Thank you, Yvonne. I really appreciate that. Oh, anybody else that would like to tip or donate today? The tip link is in the chat, and I would appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And let's go see if I can find a photo. Okay. This brings up a couple of memories here for me, and I think a song too. Yeah. Let me just see if I can. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. What will it be? Says Yvonne. Well, this is actually a very sweet picture, but it brings up another story for me that I'm going to tell you. But this is just a picture of my nephew Joseph on Santa's lap. Cute, right? Here, get that focus back. Sorry. Corolla, why are you shocked? Joseph was not Santa. Yes, he's a cute little guy. He's not that little anymore. He's now like 14. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you a story. It's not really related to that picture, but I love my nephews and I miss them. And they're back in Cambridge, Ontario. And one's 14 and one is 12. 12. He's 12 now. Yeah, just turned. Tia Ross. Hey, Tia, how's it going? So, okay, this is what I was going to say. So, Santa reminds me of a time when, so I had a couple of girlfriends back to back. When I have a girlfriend, I'm very, very committed. If I'm single, I'm like footloose, fancy free. I've always been like that. Like, you know, ladies, man. I have a lot of fun when I'm single. Let's just put it that way. But when I have a girlfriend, I'm very committed, very loyal. And when I was younger, I definitely made some mistakes with that, though, and blame it all on alcohol. But it was mostly me, and I was unhappy. But anyway, I've let go of all of that now. But to not make this a long story, I went from one girlfriend to another girlfriend with very little time in between. I don't recommend doing that. I don't know if people have done that here, but this was back 98 to 2001, I'd say. And the girlfriend I left to go out with the new girl, I thought was the one. Like I've never experienced love like that in my life, and I don't know if I ever will again. That really just broke me for a lot of years after that, actually. And some of you know how much that affected me. Completely broke me. But during this relationship, Christmas time, she worked at the hospital. She worked in peds with the kids, and so she had to work Christmas Day, and she didn't want to work Christmas Day, and she was very upset about that. She just wanted to be with her family, and you know, I was wanting to be with her family too. I mean, I think we were meeting up like later on, but she was going to miss everything. So I decided that I was going to dress up as Santa Claus. So I did that in the morning and go up to the hospital and a bag full of candy, and I went in there and did the ho 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 thing, which is the only time I've ever dressed up as Santa in my life so far. I'm sure that will happen more as I get older. But I gave a bunch of candy to all the kids, all the sick kids and stuff, and the parents were there, and it was just awesome to be able to do that. And then I got somebody to go and get her and bring her over, and she came over, and then I gave her her gift. I gave her a bigger gift, like I had it in the bag. And as soon as I gave her the gift, she looked at me in the eye, and she knew it was me. She knew my eyes. And so she took Santa off down the hallway, and she opened her gift, and I gave her some diamond earrings. And I'm a very romantic person when when it comes to when I'm in love and relationships. And that was a really nice moment. And okay, I was glad that I could do something special for her. But Robbie has dressed up as Santa and done the ho, ho, ho. I've definitely done that. That's my story. So the song is a song that I wrote about that girl. And this is many years ago, since I've broken up with her, almost 20 actually. So it was a long time ago. But if I'm fortunate enough to find someone that I even remotely get close to, the way that I felt about her and the way that I cared about her, I will be a very happy man. And I pray for that. This song is about her. It was a co-write, so there's some lyrics in here that kind of came from another place through my co-writer. But when I kind of sat down and put this together, most of the direction for this song is about her. I'm very mushy, very romantic, also very picky. Heat of your fire warms up my bones when it's cold inside. Every inch of my skin against yours makes me feel alive. I don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. Don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. Your eyes draw colors all through my soul, covering all the scars, making the most of my days without you. It's never been so hard. I don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. I don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. Don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. Don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. I don't wanna heal from this burn. Oh, I don't wanna heal from this burn. Thank you. And hello to the newcomers showing up. Hello, Mr. Paul Sweeney. Hello, my good man. How are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for showing up and letting me know that you're here, my brother. That's beautiful. Thank you, man. Stay well yourself, too. Hope everything's good with you and your family, Paul. Paul's a good man. He's Scottish, but we're not going to hold that against him. Just kidding. Salt of the earth. Cheers, my brother. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate that. Tom Sams, I don't think we know each other, Tom, but thanks for showing up. If you'd like to hear more of me and videos and live streaming and all that, you can click on my subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would be awesome, and that goes for anybody else that's here. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers because it unlocks some special features, so if you wouldn't mind, I would really appreciate it. Also today, oh, Melissa's here. Hi, Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. Today we're doing What's in Robbie's Black Box. I know it sounds kind of dirty. Yesterday it was a blue box, but today's a black box. Anyway, every time someone tips me, then that unlocks the black box, and I pull out a photograph that I have stuck in this black box over the last 20 years, and I'll pull out a photo, show you the photo, talk about the photo, and maybe that will inspire a song. At the very least, you'll get a good story from me in my life. So that is what we're playing today. So I'm gonna put the link for the tip in the chat. So whatever platform that you're on, you'll see that, and you can head on over. It's a secure link through PayPal, and yeah, your tips and donations. You can select your amount, and appreciate your support. This is now part of my living, so. And I'm going to continue to do so as long as you guys keep showing up and supporting me like that. So thank you so much, everybody. Mr. Mark Gauthier is next, by the way. He has already unlocked the black box, so we're going to, those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, we're going to go and do that right now. So I'm going to go grab another photograph memory of the last 20 years of my life, pull it out, and talk about it. Oh my goodness. This is awesome for so many reasons. I'm going to show you the photo, and then I'm going to tell you the story. And I don't know if I have a song that relates to this one. I mean, maybe I could do a song here, actually. Hang on. By the way, I'm supposed to be at a regular gig right now. It sucks when I see a notification come up with a regular gig and I can't go do it because of COVID. I'm dying to play gigs out there, but it won't happen for a while still, but it's starting to. Hopefully build up enough of a good relationship with the bar owners to be able to go back and do that. But I am still going to keep doing this online thing, so just so you know, I'm really loving this too. All right, here's the photograph. The suspense is over. How well you guys can see that. Probably can't see the face as well, but there's a couple of dudes sitting on lawn chairs in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of tents around, drinking beers in the daytime. There's an empty chair there, which is my chair. So those are my friends Jeff Jones and Renee Gallant, I believe is his last name. We call them Ronnie. Anyway, Jeff has since passed away. Jeff was my best friend, and he died from brain cancer a couple of years ago. And I miss him every day. He was a brother. I've got a few brothers in this life, but he was my brother. Mostly in my high school days and early 20s, and things start to kind of, drift apart after that, and that happened over the years. Anyway, that was a fucking one quick story. This is about a block of cheese. So we all this was at Sauble Beach or Grand Bend, which is the big party place to go in the summertime, beach towns. And we go and tent for the weekend and get rip-roaring drunk. And I remember going around and doing beer funnels and all kinds of stuff this weekend. We got shattered. And I remember I didn't bring a tent. I had nowhere to sleep. It was just like when you're younger, you don't really care, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't even think I packed food. I think it might have been like a last minute thing. I don't know. We were young. Anyways, so I don't know. 6 a.m. rolls around. I'm staggering around drunk. I had no tent, nowhere to go, nowhere to sleep. And then I go over to my buddy's car, pop open the hatch for it, and then crawled inside. I crashed in his trunk. And at some point during the morning, I got really hungry. And so I looked around, and keep in mind, I was really drunk. I drank a lot back then. And apparently, I had opened up a cooler that was in the car, found a block of cheese, and just ate the block. I think I ate almost the whole block of cheese. So the guys are all, like a couple hours later, they're all in them. People, all the morning people are getting up and having their coffees. They're all sitting in a circle, kind of like the one I just showed you. They woke me up, and so like 2 hours sleep after being really drunk like that. Well, I had to throw up, of course. So I popped the trunk and I threw up out the back of this hatchback of the floor, and everyone saw it. It was just like a full block of orange cheese. And then the seagulls came from all over the place and came and ate the Oh my goodness. They came and ate the cheese. Oh. Man, the things you do when you're young. I had a bit of a brutal day that day. I think that's the same weekend that I burnt my ears. Like my ears were like blistered burnt on the top. Anyways. Yeah, you're welcome, Mark. Sorry, guys. That's a block of cheese story. I couldn't help myself. Oh, my goodness gracious. Paul Sweeney, thank you, Paul. Paul he's also opened up my black box. So I'm going to sing a song first, and then I'm going to dig in, and I'm going to get another photograph out for Paul. I think for Paul, I'm going to have to... do something British for Paul. Maybe something from the 90s, perhaps. The block of cheese. Sorry, some of my friends still bring that up from time to time because it was entertainment, I guess. Yeah, let's do what I was going to do. So this, okay, on a serious note, this is a song that I wrote for my friend Jeff after he passed away. I sang this yesterday, but this is on my latest release called "The Shape I'm In," and some really cool things are happening. I think I had like 500 followers or something like last month on Spotify. That's a lot of people listening to my music, and that's really kind of increased over the last couple of months. So if you guys want to head over to Spotify and at least like market, like follow the channel so you can listen later, I would really appreciate that, actually. I mean, that's not going to make me really any money, at least not right now. I mean, I think I have to be in the millions to make anything significant on those streaming sites. Anyway, this album is on there, and it's just Robbie Hancock, Spotify. And the song is on there. If you'd like an actual physical copy of my CD, I can do that. It's just $25. We'll include shipping in Canada, $30 for the US. If you want one of these things, I'll ship it to you. Other than that, you can hear this album on Spotify as well as 4 other ones too. Yeah. I think after this song, I'm gonna. Yeah, okay, this one's for Jeff. Here we go. The darkness of the day, you break through these clouds. I can't see your face, I sure feel you all around. Know you have to go away, just don't want to say goodbye. Wish there was more time to say it's weighing on my mind. I'm not ready to let you go. This really hurts my heart. Miss you so damn much. I wanna be where you are. Where you are. Wanna be where you are, where you are, where you are. When you're on my mind, I feel you all around. Losing all my sleep, trying to sort this out. I want you to believe that you'll be alright. See you again on the other side. I'm not ready to let you go. This really hurts my heart. Miss you so damn much. Wanna be where you are. Where you are. Where you are. you are. Where you Thank you. I'm laughing because Yvonne put something about seagulls and cheese. Oh my God, the cheese seagull story. I haven't even thought about that story in years. All right, Mr. Paul Sweeney, you're up, sir. Right, my good man. Right. My best Scottish accent for you, son. It's no bad. Yeah, Paul knows that I hung around with Scots for several years in my old band, the Mighty Fishermen. Sure, I think I have those pictures in the box. But yeah, so I think that's partly how I developed my best Scottish accent. That and Mike Myers. I do my best. Scotland. Oh my God. Okay. Right. Since you bring that up, Mark, I'm going to do it. Sweeney's probably going to cringe, but I'm going to do it anyway. There are 5 major powers. Wait, hang on. I got to get the voice. There are 5 major powers in the world that called the Pentaverate, which consist of the Queen, the Vatican, the Gettys, the Rothschilds, and Colonel Sanders before he sets up. Oh, I hated the Colonel with his wee beady eyes. Dad, how can you hate the Colonel? Because he puts an addictive chemical in his chicken that makes you crave it for nightly, smartass. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Heat, pants, no. Anyway, there you go. There's my Scottish. Kelly. Yvonne saying hi to Kelly. I don't see a Kelly. So, is Kelly in the chat here? Or is she in one of the chats? Maybe on Facebook? Sweeney, I made you laugh, you bastard. Okay, so here we go. Sweeney, this one's for you, my friend. Oh my God. Seriously? I can't believe I'm showing you guys this picture. Oh, what have I done? The things I got to do for money. All right, here we go. Oh my God. Look at that guy. Hey? That's in my college dorm room. And I've got a big picture of Molson Canadian on the wall. And a Georgetown sweater on, which was someone gave me. And I got it hat on backwards. And I don't know. So probably some girl took that. Definitely feeling sexy there, I think. But anyway, college. Let's talk about college. I was definitely drunk there. Yes, I was definitely very young there. That was when I was 19. College, I went to Humber College. I lasted a year, and then I dropped out, and I hated it. I didn't want to go. My parents gave me an ultimatum, and they said, you either go right now, like right after high school, and I'd said that I wasn't ready. They said, you either go now or we're not going to help you pay for it. So I had a decision to make to either just go right into the workforce, which I kind of wanted to do, but then I was like, you know what? This is my one chance to go to college. I don't want to mess it up. So college it is. So I went to college, and that's actually where I met my birth sister, my sister Tia. I don't have to say birth sister anymore. That's where I met my sister Tia, who's here tonight, and she came to see me there. That was amazing to meet you, Tia. I'm so glad that we reconnected. But during that time, I was drunk all the time, beer funnels galore. I rarely went to class. When I went to class, I couldn't stand it. I took radio broadcasting, and I hated it. All the guys would talk like this all the time, even in classrooms. They'd be like, "Hey, Robbie, how are you doing today?" And I'd be like, "I'm fine. How are you?" I couldn't. I was so pretentious, and I just couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. But I learned some things. I did learn some things, like why nations go to war. I remember that course. I aced that course, and I learned how to splice reel-to-reel tape, which, ironically, I'm an engineer now, music engineer too, so that was kind of cool to be able to do that back in the day. There was a song by a band called Tool called Sober, and I edited that song down from 4 minutes to 2 minutes in order to play that edited version on the radio, which I hated too, editing someone's song down like that. But there was a lot of dancing, and there was a lot of sex, and there were some drugs, and there was definitely some rock and roll. So that was party time for me. So I'm going to play a song here. I think I'm going to try and see if I can find a Britpop song for my man Sweeney, because I know he likes that stuff. And maybe something hopefully obscure as well. Here we go. I'd love to do a song by Dodgy, but I haven't learned it yet. Geez, you know, maybe I should just wing it for Paul. Paul, are you still here, by the way? Let me know if you're here, man. If you are, I might. What the hell? Let's have some fun. Appreciate you tipping me too, by the way, Paul. Some seriously bad spelling there, but I'm sure it'll come up. Yep. Oh my God, really? It makes you download an app. That's not what I wanted to do. Come on. Come on. Paul is here. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to try this one for Paul Sweeney. This is a song by a band called Dodgy, which is a 90s Britpop band that I absolutely loved. And most people don't know who they are. Sweeney guaranteed he knows Dodgy. And I love them. I think more than most people. I really love their stuff, and they're great. Their songwriting, everything. Actually, the lead singer wasn't on recently doing one of these things, a live stream a couple weeks ago. It was a real treat to watch him do some of these old songs. Anyway, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try doing this song. I've never done it before, but I've sang it a bunch, right? Like singing with the band. I absolutely love this song. Let me just give it a try here. It is one of those songs I just really love the lyrics. Very emotional song. Always reminded me of my ex when I was down. You know. Waiting for a friend to come to help me off the ground. Better come sooner or later, can't stop feeling down. Scattered memories drifting back from my stereo of how we could dream this could be and how we let it go. If you're thinking of me, you got to let me know. Such a waste, I can't stop feeling low. You're searching for the rise that I've got in my mind. Sympathy and understanding, there is no better time. No one ever showed me how to learn. We don't stand around and watch it burn. If you're thinking of me, got to let me know. Loneliness in such a way, can't stop feeling low. Can't stop feeling low. Searching for the right reasons that I've got in my mind. Sympathy and understanding, there is no better time. No one ever showed me how to learn. We don't stand around and watch it burn. And if you're thinking of me, got to let me know. Loneliness seems such a waste, you can't stop feeling low. Can't stop feeling low. Something like that, man. Something like that. Anyways, that's for Paul Sweeney. And that's a song I think I'm going to like bookmark. Because I'd really like to. I wonder how I bookmark on here. How do I do that? No, that's AirDrop. I don't want to do that. I don't know. Oh. No. Yeah. No. Don't. Can we go back? Can we go back? Oh, there we go. Nope. Didn't work. Oh, seriously? Thanks for showing up. Much appreciated, Yvonne, and have a great night. Thanks for saying so. Glad to be able to catch up with you too, Paul. Cheers, mate. And thank you, Mark. Well, it looks like I only got a couple of tunes left here, guys. Already made it to 7, and I didn't even take a break this time. And we didn't even do a light show. Let's do a bit of a light show, shall we, to finish things up? Positively 4th Street. Chords. Yeah, that didn't work. Not at all. All right, this one is for my friend Robert. And it's also for me, because I love this tune. It's a song by Bob Dylan. All right, and once again, if you are tuning in and in the background or somewhere, then please consider tipping me. I have put this together, the online streaming thing, as part of my living now, and so thank you so much for your donations and support in advance. Really appreciate it. And also, every time someone tips me, just in case you folks are wondering what's going on, that unlocks Robbie's black box, which is over here full of photographs from the last 20 years. And I can pull out a photo, show you the photo, talk about the photo. Maybe there's a song attached. Maybe it's just a good story. Been having a really good time with that today. Give me a +1, guys, if you haven't enjoyed the photo. The photo op. Great song, says Robbie James. I think you're referring to that Dodgy tune, and I really, really love that song, man. Hockey fan 7, not sure who you are, but please, please, please. Are you asking for the Beatles, or... I'm not sure. What's your first name? What's your last name, for that matter? Let us know who you are. I'd like to know who you are. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go. Oh, Josh's friend. Cool. Oh, you mean Josh Kearney's here? Cool. No, I don't know Copperhead Road, but thanks for asking. Appreciate it. You got another nerve. Say you are my friend. When I was down, you just stood there grinning. You got a lot of nerve. Say you got a helping hand. You just wanna be on the side that's winning. You say I let you down. No, it's not like that. If you're so hurt, why then don't you show it?
say you lost your faith. That's not where it's said. You had no faith to lose, and you know it. I know the reason that you talk behind my back. Used to be among the crowd, you're in way. Do you take me for such a fool? Think I'd make contact? One who tries to hide what he don't know to begin with. You see me on the street, you always act surprised. You say, how are you? Good luck, but you don't mean it. When you know as good as me, you'd rather see me paralyzed. Why don't you just come out once and scream it? No, I do not feel that good when I see the heartbreaks you bring. If I was a master thief, perhaps I'd run there. Now I know you're dissatisfied with your position and your place. Don't you understand? It's not my problem. Wish that for just one time you'd stand inside my shoes. Just for that one moment I could be you. You know what a drag, no. Yes, I wish that for just one time you could stand inside my shoes. You know what a drag it is to see you.
Well, all right. I just got a couple of tunes left here, folks. Thanks a lot for tuning in today. Once again, if you're just joining us, today is by donation. So please click on the link and head on over to the PayPal there. And if you'd like to help me out and support and be a patron of my art and support a musician at this time, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks a lot for tuning in today, everybody, too. I've had some fun. I'm going to play a couple of tunes here that I'd really like to play to finish us off. And thank you very much. Oh, come on. This is a song by a band called the Rhythmics. They were around a few years ago.
comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new ocean. Wanna walk in the open wind, wanna talk like lovers do, wanna dive into your ocean. It's raining with you. Talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk to me like lovers do. Here comes the rain again, raining on my head like a tragedy, tearing me apart like a new emotion. Wanna breathe in the open wind, wanna kiss like lovers do, wanna dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? Talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk to me like lovers do.
All right, folks, I think I'm going to shut her down right there. Thanks a lot for being here today. I really appreciate it. And once again, if you'd like to support me as a musician, as a person, as an awesome dude, I would really appreciate it. As throw in the link for tipping me in the chat one more time. And thank you so much for your support in advance. I am here every Friday, Saturday, 5 till 7 PST. I'm also trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I've made it from 65 to 175, and so I've got a long way to go. So if you could click on the subscribe on YouTube for me, that would be awesome. Really appreciate that, and please share as well. Share the channel, and it'd be great to get some help to be able to get there because it unlocks some pretty cool things. Anyway, thanks a lot. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy hours, because there's 2 of them, 5 to 7. And hopefully I'll see you next Friday or Saturday, 5 till 7 PST. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and thanks for showing up today, folks. And stay safe out there. And take care of yourselves. Cheers.